glad to have you with us from SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, home to the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we... Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Monarchs offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Monarchs line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The Nevada Wolfpack offense takes the field, and they'll go to work for the first time. Dropping back, it's Pope. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Nevada going quickly. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Nevada. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Got it behind the line. It's Dickey. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? It's complete to the left. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Nevada trying to convert the 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Pope. Here comes the heat. Snagged in the middle. It's Dickey.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his big tight end. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. He'll keep it himself. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Rushes on him. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They go to the ground.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Gonna run it. It's Dickey. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to pass. It's Pope. Finds his man. It's Freeman. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Nevada going quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. This Nevada offense really has it going.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
The play action fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Dickey. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. And the field goal unit is on the field. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pressure coming. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. Turns it on down the left side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Missouri is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 14 to Florida Atlantic. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking downfield, it's Pope. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Turning it on! And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Nevada going quickly. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Takes the easy one to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
The Monarchs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the right. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. This should be the last play of the quarter. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He's going to throw deep right side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Monarchs!
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends. Like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. Nevada going quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Grab near the sticks. It's Dickey. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run.
There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory there down at the 43-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Back to throw, it's Pope. Grabbed over the middle, it's Freeman. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it inside the 15. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Touchdown, ODU! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play,
nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes a grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. It's sticky. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Freeman. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Pope. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Nevada will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Off play action on 1st down. Right on the money. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll try the run, and this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Monarchs! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell a quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida Atlantic. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They've got the screen set up. Powers through the defender. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air. It's Pope. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. To the air on first down. He put some heat on that one down the middle. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Wants to go up top. This time on target. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Monarchs will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Complete. Hard running there. They'll immediately call timeout.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
The Monarchs will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. To the air, it's Pope. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Dickey. Still running at the 40. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. On the run, it's Dickey. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Got it in the middle, it's Beebe. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Creates a little space. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got him. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end and now a little room to operate. A first down run in the red zone. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Back to throw, it's Pope, bringing the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, third and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Good right down the boulevard. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Bringing it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. The give to the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. He's out past the 35. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's got him this time. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. And the Monarchs are on the move. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Monarchs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They feed him again. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Monarchs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Got his man in the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The pull and throw off the RPO. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll try to run for it. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Pope. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Off play action. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. He turns that loose down the right side. And it's caught inside the 15. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The give to the left. Smashes through the tackle. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, ODU. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work. Drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Trying play action. Bears the pressure. Firing to the right, complete. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold on. Okay.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Nevada will be forced to punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Quick handoff. Gets it past the marker. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to get rid of it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Never a doubt. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll bring it out. It's Ruiz. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Caught in the backfield, it's Ruiz. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The play action fake. Quickly to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. The Wolfpack trying to dig deep into the playbook on this 3rd and very long. Gets it to him on the screen. Spins away from the defender. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Give to the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The give on the option. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Punch it out of the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And incomplete on the deep ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on second and short. Running back searching for a hole. Can't get him to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Just going to keep it after the snap. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Nevada offense really has it going. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. Nevada needs to convert on third and short to keep the drive alive. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Catch in the middle. It's Ruiz. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking for the score. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On to attempt the try. Bangs it through for an extra point. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to